Hello and welcome to the second in our series of focusing on paintings in our newest exhibition, Going to Town. And today I thought I would talk about Marianne Norman, who we have one watercolour by in the exhibition. Now, Marianne is local to Bedford. You can just see over my right shoulder the Norman name, and that's because her family owned a restaurant on the high street, which is now where McDonald's is. And from a room in that restaurant up at the top, probably a bedroom, she took a watercolour view of outside her window. So the view outside of her window onto St Paul's Square. And this is it. It was painted in 1910 and it's of Shire Hall and Town Hall, and it's slightly recognisable today. So if you were driving in Bedford, you'd go over the town bridge and the one-way system would take you down this road. The Shire Hall buildings are still there, so these buildings that you can see up here, but lots and lots of things have also changed. So you would have the Old Town Hall, which is still there over on the right, but behind that was the headmaster's office, and he had a little sort of observatory at the top, which is this part that you can see here. But the reason that Marianne took this view at this time, 1910, was because a few years later, well, actually that year, some of the buildings were going to be pulled down because the Shire Hall was being extended. So these buildings that you can see with the light, get myself out of the shadow, there we go. So you can see this light here, which leads down to an alleyway, which then would have led down to the river. But these buildings, which I think even then look a little bit sad, were going to be pulled down. So she was really taking this because she knew that her view was going to sort of dramatically change. It's done on a very dark, wet Bedfordshire evening. Lots of people have commented on how the light looks like it's a creepy face, which I'm enjoying no end. But there's also a funny story to the house. So the window would have been the office of the County Secretary for Education. So you can imagine him working late in that little office. But then he was up to no good, because 2 years later he went on the run after stealing £2,476, which was meant for a school in Ridgemont, which I'm imagining in 1910 was quite a lot of money. And he was never seen again. So a little bit of Bedfordshire random history for you. This is one of the few female artists that we have in the exhibition. She was an art teacher. We don't really know that much about her. We'd even had her catalogued, spelt incorrectly. We'd got her as Marianne Norman, but now we've found out more about her and we know that she's Marianne Norman. We know that she's born in 1868 and we know that she dies in 1918. But little else is really known. But also we know that she deliberately painted this, down through oral histories from other people, that she deliberately painted this scene because she knew it was going to change. And it must have been a scene, it must have been taken from a bedroom window, so it was a scene that she knew incredibly well. But it's lovely. It's nice to have a work in the exhibition that isn't set during daytime, because so many of them have got, beautiful bright sunshine. Whereas this, it looks like the sun is setting just behind the Old Town Hall. So it's very hard to do it justice with all these reflections. So I would advise that you came in and saw it for yourself.